Hello, and welcome to the world of fun heroes. These enemies that the heroes are facing are unlike anything they've ever experienced, ever seen. With nightmares and demons they never would have wanted to come across. I hope they can handle it. Jason Gray has just walked into the office of the CEO of Malcorp, Michael Caine. It's been a few months.
I don't miss it.
Blake standing shortly behind.
Jason, how have you been?
I've been all right. I've only been kidnapped once today, so that's a plus.
Oh, and you'll notice that Michael's office is a bit of a mess.
I don't say anything about that. Yeah.
I'm good.
Comment. Yeah, I can see that. I look around, obviously.
Oh, that's not related.
Oh, really?
No. So, what did you need?
Well,
Who's that?
What? What'd you say?
Who's that?
Oh, this is a friend of mine. He's Blake. Anyway, that's not important right now. What is important? Have you heard of an organization known as the Dreamers?
Have I?
Rope brains.
Just making me just do everything tonight, aren't you?
Yes.
I forgot what my brains is.
It's not low. I'm pretty sure it's a D of 12.
This sounds right.
You can actually
24
check.
and a half.
You have this on your computer.
I was sure it was a D24 and a half.
I agree. Actually, all my things are.
All of my stats are a D20.
Yeah.
You know, you can check this. You have the character sheet on your computer.
Yeah. My brains is a D12.
Filter.
My fight is a D4. That don't sound right.
It's also not relevant.
That is an 8. No, wait, a 9. I was wrong.
You have not heard anything about the Dreamers.
That doesn't sound familiar to me.
Well, so, I mean, I guess that's not really all too surprising. They're a shadow organization who does testing on people with connections, like with powers.
Remind you of anyone.
Another one?
What?
Another one?
They're all, well, these ones are a bit special. These are the ones that are related to the disappearances of the heroic.
Okay.
At least so far as You know of Black Matter, yes?
I do, right?
You do, no, but you can imagine who he's talking about.
I believe I do.
Yeah, he's the one who took out the heroes. Well, made them vanish. He's actually the one that kidnapped us a bit ago.
Oh.
But yeah, that's a bit of a story. Anyway, we are planning on. So you remember Officer O'Neill?
Yes, he almost tried to shoot you.
Michael's gonna grab the side of his rub the side of his face. Yeah, I remember.
Oh, Jason realizes that he had forgotten about their not exactly the best history.
Pretty sure he punched Michael in the face. So.
He did. He also tried to shoot you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Jason now remembers this.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not gonna have you roll braids for that. You just like, oh.
So this little girl escaped. Like, no, I mean she's actually
She's
close
your
to my
age.
She just seems so. She escaped from them, and yeah, they basically, and he ended up getting captured by them protecting her. Is basically what happened. I know that's not exactly how it went down. Long story short, because of that, he got captured by them, and they're still after her because she is, I guess, because of her specific power. And so we were planning a raid. We're trying to take them down. We've called on the help of an organization known as Infinity. I'm not sure if you've heard of them.
I'll actually have you roll brains for that.
Okay. What am I rolling brains for again?
He's pretty much asking about Infinity. He mentioned Infinity.
Okay, that'd be an 18.
An 18? Oh, you actually called someone who said they were from an organization called that on the radio.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, basically they're an extra-dimensional organization of some sort that tries to fix problems like this. Tries to help with problems like this around the multiverse. From what I understand. Is my memory correct on that?
Yes.
Alright. But yeah, so we're seeing if we can get their help with that. And we were wondering if you would like some help. You would like to participate as well. Especially seeing as they'll have very valuable data on experiments on powers. And I know that you would be able to utilize that best. And we may as well make the best of what they've acquired, even though it was through horrible means.
Okay, and you think I can help you find these dreamers?
In part. I mean, I think we're already working on that. We are, right? I don't remember exactly.
Yes.
Have we had any luck?
There has not been enough time passed between when the people you asked to started looking, and now. You haven't gotten anything back yet.
But yeah, so we have a couple of people already working on locating them. But if there's anything you can do to help there, that's great. We probably won't have enough manpower ourselves to take it on, seeing as it's especially because we don't know. Infinity hasn't responded yet, to my knowledge. Have they? Or they already sent someone?
You do not know.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Infinity's responded to us yet, and I don't know what else they've got going on. And so I just figured we might as well ask for your help as well, because I mean, you guys are kind of the leading people here. Know how to deal with powered people.
Know how to deal is a strong phrase.
That's not my fear of dealing with powered people.
Yes. Okay. So, storyteller, this is Patrick.
Okay.
What can Michael do in here to help them?
Well, he is in charge of Malcorp.
I'm aware.
And you should be aware of everything that Malcorp can and cannot do.
Yes. Okay. Do you have any leads?
I am not certain yet. It hasn't, probably not yet.
Okay.
I've only recently started looking for them.
You said something about a girl?
Yeah, her name's, oh gosh, what's her name again? I've already forgotten.
Skylar Fox.
Skylar. I can never remember her name. Yeah, her name's Skylar.
It's fair enough.
Okay.
Roll brains, Michael. Sorry, I'm having you roll a brains a lot.
It's the only thing I've rolled. 10.
We can fix that.
10?
Roll grit.
You recognize that name. At least Fox.
He didn't say Fox.
He said Skylar.
Yeah,
Did
that's
you
it.
say Skylar Fox?
He just said Skylar.
Okay. You do recognize that name. Can't really point from where.
That name sounds vaguely familiar.
Skylar Fox?
Now that he says that, you do recognize that. Just roll brains one more time. This is a not very high difficulty.
11.
Okay. You recognize that name from an old mission years ago that some agents were sent to apprehend the daughter of the Fox family here in Roxflow.
Oh. I'm not going to mention that.
All right, I'm just saying that is you mentioning it. That is up to you. That's just what you remember.
Actually, no, I will mention it. Fox, I'm pretty sure I remember something about agents being sent to go apprehend someone by the name of Fox. I wasn't a part of that mission, nor was I high enough in the chain to know anything about it.
I mean, I can see a couple of reasons why, but I guess the Dreamers got to her first. They killed her parents and kidnapped her when she was like 6, was it?
Very young. I'll just say that much.
Very young.
Okay. Perhaps does she carry some sort of signature that could lead us to them or something?
Again?
Does she have some sort of energy signature that she could that could lead us to her or something? To the Dreamers?
Actually, have we asked Nightmare if he knows how to get back?
You have not.
I'm gonna fix that.
He's
I'm actually not sure. In fact, and also, I must mention, she's very nervous. Like, she's pretty skittish. Especially after,
I feel that.
And taken as a young person and tortured and experimented on for the rest of her life. Up until now. Up until recently. When she managed to escape.
No, that's sad. Anyway, I can perhaps that's the best I can do for you that I can think of right now. Maybe there might be more that I think of at some point.
Alright. Oh yeah, and also, not sure if it's of any interest to you, but I can direct you to the place where dark matter is, like his staging as his base. But I'm not sure how much you can do about that at the moment.
Well, I can just scout out the area, I guess.
Yeah, he has definitely some powerful, powered people on his side, which of course makes sense in this city.
Blake kind of pipes up and says, "I'll just say this: he's preoccupied at the moment."
Not anymore. You said we had 5 minutes, right?
Definitely been more than 5 minutes.
Could be more.
But yeah, we can't count on that. We can't rely on that anymore. But yeah, he's definitely dangerous. We don't exactly know his capabilities. I mean, he took out all the heroic at once.
He did what?
Right?
Yeah,
It was all
you are correct.
He took out all the heroic simultaneously. So that's although, then again, I suppose he probably had time to prepare and he knew their full capabilities. But, I mean, that's the only way that you take out people as strong as that. That's fast.
Okay. That puts a damper on that plan. I'll talk to Odin about making something. What was that?
What? What exactly were you planning?
I was just gonna send some scouts, see if we can find anything, but hearing that is putting a damper on that idea.
So yeah, I'll tell you where it is just so you can avoid it at the very least.
I'm just gonna. I'll talk to Odin about making something.
All right, Odin, Allfather?
No,
I'm kidding. I know
think...
who you're talking about.
If that is what you legitimately say to Michael, he's like,
no.
Yeah.
We have one of those.
And then I say, I'm just kidding. I know who you're talking about.
Oh, okay, good. He's gonna like squint at you. Yeah. But just bring this Skylar here, and we can see if we can find anything that can help find these dreamers.
All right. I'll see if I can. Yeah, like I said, she's really skittish and paranoid for good reason because these people seem to be everywhere. In fact, there were even some at not Nightmare. Bloody Ash is wrong. At Dark Matter's base.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my best idea right now.
Alright. So, do you happen to have an easy way for us to get in and out of the city? Because the last method, mentioning the name of a dude that helped us get out before, that's what got us kidnapped by Black Matter.
Storyteller, is there... Do I have something? Actually, no, never mind.
There is a tunnel underneath your...
I literally remembered this. Remember that secret tunnel last time?
Secret tunnel!
Yeah, that. I'm just gonna let them go through that.
Wait, does that go outside of the city?
Yeah.
Also, we're gonna need a ride. Also, we kind of borrowed Buck's truck, and it's kind of at Black Matter's place still.
Michael's gonna put his head in his hand. You did what?
Yeah, so we needed a ride here.
Buck is either gonna think it was aliens, or I took it. So, no, probably the government.
He asked Buck.
No, we got permission. We borrowed it.
Okay.
We also promised we'd get it back to him in one piece.
Is it still in one piece?
Probably.
Okay. We'll get that back to him.
Alright.
Listen, kid, I got Newton. We don't need this tunnel. You working again, buddy? Patrick, you're Newton.
I feel like I should get the voice changer for this.
Yes, get the voice changer. Get that working.
Gosh.
For now.
I am working.
Perfect. Alright, we can just, teleport out of here.
Well,
Actually, you can't do that.
What?
Yeah, Odin set up a field around the building.
Fine. Take this dang tunnel.
I mean, we could take the tunnel so we're just outside of the building and then do it.
Yes, that works.
Or man, we could teleport back into the tunnel whenever we're ready, right? Whenever we're ready to return.
Yeah.
Alright, great. So we'll be able to teleport all three of us back after as well, right? Like, back in once we get Skylar.
Yeah.
Alright, great. Good to know. I just wanted to triple check. Just.
And you open the tunnel as I'm trying to remember I'm trying to remember what it's called. The bookshelf. It would be a bookshelf. Kind of moves to the side.
The tunnel was underneath the desk last time.
No, it wasn't.
I think the trigger was underneath the desk.
The trigger was underneath the desk. The tunnel was behind the desk.
Okay.
Did you just see this concrete hallway?
That is quite familiar, as I went through it before.
Yes, you did.
Alright. I'll be seeing you soon, Michael.
Okay. See you whenever you get back.
Alright, and I walk into the secret.
You see, begin
tunnel.
walking. Are you sure you trust him? Or you should trust him.
Oh, absolutely. Quite frankly, he is one of the people that I do trust. Surprisingly.
Alright.
He betrayed us once, but that was only to help him for a second betrayal later.
What?
In which he helped us. Again.
Well, technically the second betrayal was not a planned thing.
This changes nothing. He thinks it was.
Okay.
Let him dream, Harold. As you get pretty a little far into the tunnel, and Blake puts his arm out, and I don't actually know how the portals are created with Newton.
I'm pretty sure
It's a beam that creates like a port. It's hard to
oval, a blue oval.
It wouldn't be blue.
It would be
Gold.
Yeah, it would be a golden oval.
Imagine it like similar to
Portal and
Rick,
but not that.
From Rick and Morty.
Rick from it would be like that.
His portals, but gold, and they don't have to touch a wall.
No,
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to not talking.
That's fine. And you step through. And you are back at the Mystic Lake. With the Infinity Agent Eric kind of just fiddling with his pod, and Skylar just kind of watching him do it. Intent.
Thanks for the reminder of his name. I'd forgotten that as well, of course.
Yes, I did that on purpose. And Jax is still kind of hooked up to the machine, to the pod. Even though he has legs and can walk now.
Just a second.
None of them seem to notice you at first. What was that, sorry?
Just a second, I'm doing something real quick.
Oh, I understand. Do 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 do. Well, come here often?
Actually, I don't.
No, I'm asking.
I mean, I can come here more often if you want.
I mean, you might. Maybe. We'll see.
I don't know about that, Chief.
You say that, but I don't believe you. You have lost all credibility in this moment.
That's cool.
Nothing that came out of your mouth, could even resemble a rational thought. All of us are now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Welcome to the show where points don't matter.
They definitely do.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that, dear Chief.
Dum 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 dum. Wait, copyright.
Copyright? That's
No.
copyright?
No. No.
Not the dang copyright. Damn it.
You fell right into my trap.
Copyright, more like copyright.
Oh, he's back. Okay.
Well. Look who decided to show up.
Well, look who's inside.
No. They don't seem to notice you as you walk through the portal.
Hello there.
Skylar quickly looks back at you while Eric and Jax are still focused.
If Jax responds with Kenobi.
Oh my gosh.
General, yeah.
You're back. How did it go?
Yeah. What, sorry?
How did it go? Did you get the help you were looking for?
Well, partially. So they might have a way to track down the Dreamers.
Really?
However, we would need you to come back with us.
Oh.
So they're gonna see if there's any residual energy on you from your time in there, and and if there is, they can use that to track them.
Okay.
Is that alright with you?
If it'll get us to the Dreamers, I'm fine with it.
Alright.
I don't
And also,
this idea.
I know. I wouldn't have even brought it up as a possibility if I did not completely trust him, the leader of the organization.
You should.
I know, it's a foolish move to completely trust anybody. But he's earned it.
We'll see if it's warranted.
All right. And yeah, I also trust you to protect her.
I will.
In case anything does go wrong.
You can count on that. I will.
I know.
You ready to go back? You
Yep.
ready? There's Blake.
Yep.
All right.
Blake here is going to teleport us back there.
He has not closed the portal
Newton is.
since you left it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, that makes more sense than 2-time teleportation.
Mm-hmm. As you three walk back into the portal and back into that concrete hallway. Though instantly you can feel Skylar is uneasy.
Hey, it's alright.
She tenses up.
I rest my hand on her shoulder.
Kind of looks at you. Just you can tell she's just her face screams, "I don't like this place."
Yeah. It's alright. You ready to move forward?
She nods her head
Alright.
as you walk through that hallway. In fact, Michael, have you closed the door?
No,
Or did you just leave it open?
I just left it open.
Okay. As you reach the office. Skylar is just looking around. Michael, are you still in your office?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, he just knew we'd be coming back soon, so he ran for his life.
I booked it.
Yeah. He knew you'd want to kill him. Anyway.
Wait, what?
You step back into the office. Michael, you see this young girl
Hello?
with black hair, black and red hair.
I know what she looks like.
Okay.
Patrick does. Not my fault.
Snaps. I know what she looks like.
I know you. I know you.
As you, what did you say?
Hello?
Oh, you said hello.
Greetings.
She doesn't say anything, but just kind of say you.
Skylar, this is Michael Caine. I'm doing better. I haven't mistaken him for Malcolm once this session.
I know, right? It's great. Probably because he's here.
Yeah, you're frightened of me. You're scared about what might happen if you say my name wrong.
He turns into Malcolm Caine.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mikhail Kane.
Mikhail. Mikhail Kane.
You say Malcolm Caine, he morphs into him. I know.
You were an old store?
But Skylar doesn't respond to your hello. It's kind of stares.
But yeah. Yeah, so I introduced the two of them. Now, alright, so what do we need to do for the energy signature tracking?
Just take her down to Odin. I've already told him
Alright.
what to do, or what's going on.
I don't know where Odin's office is in here.
He doesn't have an office. Just go down to the lab. It's in
the lab, alright.
You know where that is.
Yeah, I've been there before, remember?
Yeah, it hasn't moved, so.
Once.
It hasn't moved, so.
A few months ago.
It hasn't moved, so.
This changes nothing. Real brain.
It out. Oh, brains. Alright. That's my D12.
That don't sound right.
And Skylar walks over to the chair and sits down. We need to step out of the room.
We do?
Yes. As he steps out of the room and takes you to kind of a viewing area.
It's alright, Skylar. I'll be watching from out there as well. through my sight.
She nods. No, you might not like. This may sting, and I apologize if it does. It changes depending on person to person. As Jason sees him kind of flip a switch on his end in the viewing area, and a couple lights turn on.
Oh wait, is there a viewing area from out there? Like,
Yes.
Okay, I had assumed it was a walled off room, but so yeah.
Oh, it
So
is.
watching with my
It's like a
dimensional.
one-way mirror.
Okay, yeah. So it works out that I research it that way.
Yes. As you see Skylar start vibrating and shaking.
Is it going well?
Well, this is normal. Don't worry.
That means it's working.
And then you see these kind of flashes of black energy coming from her eyes and just her whole body. Okay, that's not good.
Oh no.
Her body's not
That's either
body
her
is
power acting
reacting
up or that.
negatively.
Shut it down. Can you shut it down?
Well, if we want the answers you want the answers, we need to wait.
All right. How much longer?
Shouldn't be too much longer. As you see her body entirely become darkness, and her eyes just white. Jason, what are you currently afraid of?
Shit.
What did you? What was that, Patrick? Is that what I? Did you say what I thought you said?
Probably.
Yes. What are you currently afraid of, Jason?
What did he say?
What are you currently? Oh, he said the S word. He said, "Shit."
Whoa! You can't say the shit word.
What are you currently afraid of?
Well, I am minorly afraid. I'm pretty concerned that she might go out of control.
I already answered this question for him.
She's having. I'm afraid that she's going to. Basically, she's clearly traumatized by what happened to her, and I really hope that doesn't show right now.
Okay, Michael, what are you currently afraid of?
Is Marco really close enough for this?
Oh yes.
They are 2 floors down.
I am aware.
Currently afraid of?
Yes. What is his most immediate fear?
I'm gonna make a personal check right now.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
Okay. He is so apathetic about everything right now
Mm-hmm.
that the first thing he would think of for afraid,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, would be Martha coming back.
Okay. Jason. You not yet, but you're kind of watching as she's kind of looking around. And you see her kind of break out of the straps and stand up out of the chair and stare at you.
Oh no!
Tilting her head.
Oh.
And then she kind of floats up and forward and through the wall, reaching out toward you. Can you roll grit?
I can indeed. That's my
It is not a d20.
D8. I know. Oh, 16.
Luckily, keep your composure.
Wait. 19. Sorry, I forgot. I needed to roll again.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Luckily, you can keep your composure as she's just reaching out toward you. As she reaches closer and puts her hand on you. Sorry.
No,
Puts her hand on you.
It's okay.
And kind of squeezes tightly. And not in a help kind of way.
No, Skylar, it's okay. You're gonna be alright.
You lied to me.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. He told you it might sting, but it's going to be alright. It is for me. What?
Why did you lie to me?
I didn't lie to you. No, I didn't lie to you.
You lied to me.
I did not lie to you.
As she throws you against the wall behind you.
I would like to try to turn to crystal.
Okay, you can. I will still have you roll grit as well.
4.
4. Oh, did you roll? Was that to use your power?
Oh no, that was for grit. I can roll use my power as well.
Now roll grit. Now roll your power.
8.
All right. As your I'm gonna say your upper half, your torso and up, turns to crystal as you get pushed against the wall, and you can feel your back kind of crack. But it doesn't hurt because you're in crystal form.
Oh. Well, that's yay.
Michael.
Yes.
As you are sitting, what are you doing currently in your office?
Absolutely nothing.
You're just sitting there?
Yes.
Not even reading?
Yes.
All
What a
right.
hardworking CEO of Malcorp.
Yes. As you're sitting
Correct.
in your office, you hear a knock on your door.
Come in.
As the door opens, hello, Michael. And you look up and you see Martha standing there.
Martha. Hi, how you been?
Smiling.
How you been?
Oh, I've been great. Especially after you stole my company and betrayed me.
I didn't steal anything.
Well, I didn't make you CEO.
Technically, the company board did, so.
But this is mine. This isn't yours. Why did you betray me, Michael?
I didn't.
We had a good thing going.
We really didn't.
We were gonna save the world. And you ruined all of that. For what? A fantasy.
I'm confused. What fantasy?
That you can't stop the end.
I know that. I gave up on that a long time ago.
But I didn't. And you betrayed me.
See, that is
The
where we
one
differ.
person that I never thought would.
That's not true. Don't lie to me. You're not good at it.
Neither are you. So why are you lying to yourself? Get
Because
back,
I'm an expert. Do you want
what a
something?
bad liar would say. What?
Do you want something?
I want my stuff back. As you see her pull out a gun and point it at you.
Okay. Well then, that's what you want. Michael's going to
Take my memories away.
He's going to pick up the mirror that is sitting on his desk.
Okay. It's just a mirror.
No,
Yeah.
not a mirror.
It's not the mirror,
That's literally what I picked up.
but you don't have it.
Yes, I do.
Jason does.
No, Jason has.
Yeah, Jason has it.
That's right. I remember now. Okay. What are you gonna do? You gonna shoot me?
I would very much like to. Jason, you have currently been slammed up against the wall.
Wahoo! Um. He has no idea what to do next, quite frankly. Like,
Perfect. You can figure
just
it
sort
out.
of like stays there.
As Skylar floats closer.
Skylar, you don't have to do this.
You lied to me. I trusted you. And you lied to me.
Skylar did not lie to you. Nightmare. Nightmare, can you... Is there any way you can bring her under control? You can deactivate her power or something.
Nightmare isn't home at the moment. It's just me.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Can you roll brains? Difficulty of 10.
All right.
What did you get?
How do you feel about a 1? How's that going?
I'd love to
Never
know that.
You get a token though.
And so I'm at 5 tokens?
Yeah, you haven't been using them, so yeah.
Okay. Oh gosh. Oh.
Yeah, you have no idea what's going on.
Oh no.
What would you like to do?
Run?
All right, roll flight.
Back away, not so slowly.
Roll flight.
Alright, it's D6, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so D6 plus 1, so that's 7. 6, not 7.
You rolled a 5 plus 1.
I rolled a 5 plus 1.
All right. You stand up and quickly dash out of the room into the hallway. With Skylar following close behind.
I keep running. There's not really much more I can do there.
All right, and keep running. Back to Michael.
You gonna shoot me?
I'd like you to beg me not to.
I'm not going to.
Can you roll grit?
Yeah, I can.
And what's your grit?
It's a D20 plus 1.
All right.
That would that'd be a 2.
You are terrified right now.
But I am not begging.
You rolled a 2 on grit, sir.
Please. Okay. We're done joking around.
She walks over closer
No.
and puts the gun to your head.
We're family. Okay?
We stopped being that when you
Family
made
doesn't
me take
hurt.
my memories.
Family doesn't hurt each other. So.
Really? As
Yeah.
she takes the gun and shoots you in the arm.
Oh,
And I
okay.
was running towards Michael's office.
What?
Okay.
I would like to say that I was running towards Michael's office.
Oh, of course.
Get that. Okay, I see you're very serious.
Keep acting.
Can I roll again?
Yes, roll again.
Okay, that's a 13.
Okay. You're still very scared, but you're not terrified anymore. She puts the gun back to your head.
I'm not. I'm not scared of you anymore, Martha.
Why? You should be.
I have worse things to be scared of.
Really? Like what? What could possibly be more terrifying? Are you saying things?
He is quiet for a few moments.
Okay.
Losing you or Malcolm? That'd be worse.
What? What do you mean by that? You don't care about me. You made them take my memory.
Because you are a bad person. But you're my sister.
Going to save the world.
You can't. You're hurting other people at the... You're trying to achieve an unachievable goal at the expense of other people.
The ends justify the means. You know that.
The end... That's where it ends. There's nothing else. There's no ends justifying the means because the end... There's nothing after that. What's the point of the means if it just ends?
Where did my optimistic little brother go?
He died.
Did you kill him?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Shot him right in the face.
Sad.
No, it's not.
I would have liked to talk to him again. Jason, as you run into Michael's office, seeing Martha standing there with a gun to his head.
Alternatively, she's still standing in front of the door, right?
No, she's standing directly in front of him, and he's at his desk.
No, but is she still, like, in a straight path from the door?
Yes.
Great. I'm looking over my shoulder as I'm running in.
As
And I
you
don't see her. And I run into her. How can I do
roll brawn and
Sure.
flight.
that? Bright
Separate rolls.
Flan. Alright. So I rolled a
Roll
5
flight
again for flight.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 7 plus 1 for brawn.
All right. As you run, you trip on one of the many books that Michael is strewn about and stumble into Martha, hitting her directly in the back, pushing her hard against the desk.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
She kind of jerks the gun back. Ah!
Oh.
Michael, would you like to do something?
I'm going to leap at her.
You were sitting at the desk.
I know what I said.
Roll flight.
I'm pulling a Palpatine.
Roll flight.
What's the difficulty?
Well,
Yes.
10. You're starting from a sitting position.
Well, I got
over a desk.
I got an 11
Oh, barely.
with a D6.
With a he's nice. As you quickly jump over the desk and pushing Martha to the ground. As Jason, you turn and see Skylar quickly floating toward you. Can you roll brains again? Difficulty of 10.
I sure can.
Mm-hmm.
So I got an 8.
You have 5 tokens.
I would like to use 2 tokens to fix that.
Okay. As you're standing there, you kind of realize and just, this is all happening. This is all Skylar's power. All of it. That's Skylar. And that Martha that obviously shouldn't be here is being caused because her power is activated.
Michael, it's a dream. This is Skylar's power. She must have activated it in a panic. She can't control it.
As you say that, Martha just goes, "Oh, I'm very real." She tries to push Michael off of her. Michael, can you roll?
I feel like she needs to roll.
You see, roll brawn.
That's a 6.
It's not that high of a difficulty.
Okay.
You're literally on top of her, holding her down. As you hold her down, as the floating Skylar floats.
So it's not real?
It's not, although that gunshot's still gonna hurt later.
Oh, it's hurting now. And I'm going to immediately grab the gun out of her hand, if I can do that.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
I will have you roll flight, but at a very low roll, like a 4. You're holding.
Well, I got a 5.
Perfect. You quickly grab the gun out of her hand.
I'm going to look to Jason one more time. It's not real?
It's not.
You know for sure?
It's a manifestation of your fears.
You know for sure?
Pretty damn sure.
I'm shooting Martha in the head.
Okay. As you shoot Martha in the head. As her eyes, as you point the gun at her, her eyes widen, and you fire. Blood flowing from her head. As she stops moving.
I'm gonna stand up, look at Skylar. Is she real?
I'm 98% sure that she's not.
Okay, I'm gonna fire at her leg.
Alright. Roll fight.
That's a 3.
You fire in it, and the bullet flies past her. But she completely ignores you and keeps floating toward.
Well, I'm gonna fire again.
Okay, before you do that, would you like to do something, Jason?
I'm still afraid of her. I'm backing away still.
You lied to me.
I did not.
Alright, roll fight again, please. Michael.
Oh, am I rolling fight?
Roll fight.
Oh, okay.
You said you were firing again.
That is correct. I did say that, didn't I? That's a 6.
Right, as one of the bullets kind of doesn't make direct contact. He kind of flows through her leg. Flies through her leg, which doesn't seem to react.
Oh. Okay, I'm a bit more concerned right now.
Is she bleeding?
It doesn't appear so.
Okay, not real.
Okay. I really hope that doesn't mean that this Martha was real. Anyway, after seeing that, I am going to shake my head like rapidly to try to just dispel my fear in a dramatic manner.
That's gonna be a grit roll, my friend.
Oh, wonderful. All right. D8. All right, got a 5.
All right. You were still very scared of her.
I would like to try to punch her anyway. I would like to lunge at her
Okay.
with my fist.
All right. Roll fight.
All right. Hold, please, my fight. Just a second.
Your fight is not very high, I promise you.
It's a 6. Wait.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought so.
Wait a minute.
What?
Oh, my flight is. I've been rolling my flight as a 6 when it's a 20.
Yeah. I suspected that was wrong. You just said it so confidently, so I was like, yeah, I guess that's his fight. I mean, flight.
So yeah, I got a 4 on my fight.
On fight? Alright. You kind of swing at her, but she floats higher up. She floats out of your reach.
Crap. I try again, jumping this time, like jumping to hit
Michael,
her.
would you like to do something?
What can I do?
That is not for me to decide.
I'm gonna. What is he doing?
He's trying to punch it. The person.
The person.
Okay, I'm gonna use my power.
Okay. What would you like to? That'll be 2d4, please. Or would you like to use 3 tokens? Or,
I got a 5.
Okay. A 5 on 2d4. Okay. What are you trying to do? You're trying to increase his fight roll?
Yes.
Okay. Jason, can you roll a d10 for fight?
Oh. Well, a 6.
Okay. You kind of swing again, but she floats out of your way. Again.
I feel like probability wouldn't be like. Oh, actually,
It increases the odds.
you're right. I feel like that would add pluses to it, not increase the dice.
Okay. Next time, I'm going to need you to specify if you wanted to increase the dice or add modifiers.
Because increasing the dice decreases the chances of something happening.
But it also increases.
Alright.
No, it doesn't.
I would like to try to grapple her.
On a D4, you have a higher chance of getting a 4 than on a D20. You have a much lower chance of getting a 20.
But there's a higher chance of rolling a higher thing.
Yeah, higher than 4.
Yes.
I would like to try to grab her. And pull her down.
That will be a flight.
Wonderful. I rolled a 2. That's a +1 though, so it's 3.
Your hand goes right through her. As she kind of grabs at you and squeezes again. Can you roll grit?
Alright, how do you feel about a nat 1?
One moment before that, Michael. Because at 5, I will let you use that probability on one more roll, and you can decide what that roll is.
Okay. What's he trying to do now?
He's rolling grit.
I don't think I can probability that.
Fair enough. You rolled a nat 1?
Yeah,
You rolled a 1? Okay.
I rolled a 1.
As
Well, we're screwed.
you can squeezing, as you can feel your arms cracking.
I would like to try to strengthen it with my power. Like,
Okay. Roll 2d4. Or would you like tokens? You have 3 tokens left.
how many tokens would it cost?
I'll say 2. 2 tokens to strengthen your bond.
I'm going to do that.
Okay. And you spend 2 tokens. As you see the crystal get thicker and stronger and put itself back together. You didn't know you could
Does
do
this include my back? It was
Yes.
cracked earlier.
You can feel
Wonderful.
it thicken. And Michael, you can see Jason get a little bit bigger.
Huh.
Beefier.
Yeah.
Okay. He can do that now.
Please go away.
What was that? What did you say? Michael.
Mikhail.
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
Me and him both heard you say something. All right. But you do see Jason just get overall bigger and strong and looks physically stronger.
Buff boy Jason.
Yes. And you do that. Jason, would you roll brains, please?
I would love to do that.
Also difficulty of 10.
Well, a 10 is perfectly works, right?
Perfect. Yes. And you do that. And you kind of remember the first time this happened, the way you stopped it, or at least the way Dominic stopped it, was getting to Skylar.
We have to get to Skylar. Her real body. It's how we stopped it last time. I start running toward the lab.
All right. Jason, Michael, would you like to follow?
Yes.
Okay. Both of you roll flight, please.
I rolled a 2 again.
I got a 3.
2 again.
So yeah, it's a 3 in total.
All right. Michael, I will also say probability manipulation can also let you re-roll.
I'm not doing that.
You know,
I will trip or I will die.
Okay. I'll trip or I die. All right.
It's my life motto.
Oh my gosh. As you're running, Jason, you run face first into a door frame. And Michael,
I trip.
slightly past him, but you trip. You just slip
Yeah.
and fall face first into the ground.
We both stand up, looking at each other. We will never speak of this again, right?
Again. Nothing happened. What is there to speak of?
Smart boy.
As Skylar is like directly behind Jason.
Let's try this again. Run.
Roll flight, please.
Alright, that's a 9 total.
It's a 5.
Oh my.
Hey, I have a D6, okay?
I know you have 6. I know. As Jason, you quickly run down the stairs past Michael, who was ahead of you for a little bit. And Michael, you kind of, in the heat of the moment, take a wrong turn. But Skylar's not following you.
Exactly. I'm a genius.
Yes, I did this on purpose.
That's my plan all along. to get lost in Jason's beautiful eye.
Don't say that.
Oh wait, copyright.
Don't say that. And Jason, you get down to the room. Yes, where
And
Skylar.
open through the door. And,
You don't see Skylar there.
but I know she has to be.
Yes. As the other Skylar, it's there. As the Skylar following you.
Get back here. Now.
I try to ignore her, and I go through the door and grab where Skylar's shoulder should be.
I will kill you.
Only if I die.
Michael, from wherever he is. Yes, that's what killing you means.
That's what killing you means.
As you grab it, wherever Skylar's supposed to be. You can feel something. You can feel her.
I shake her.
You roll
Skylar.
charm.
Oh. Why would you do this to me?
Because you're trying to calm someone down.
No, I'm trying to wake her up.
She's awake.
Oh.
She never went to sleep.
Oh. Well, how does the 2 work?
I think I'd like you to roll a grit again. Both of you.
It's a 10. No, 11.
You're still pretty,
Why am I rolling
but you're mostly
I
fine.
rolled a 1 again.
You are terrified.
Stop rolling.
I'm reloading my dice.
What are you?
I don't know why
What are
it's doing
some of your deeper fears in this moment? Not Michael, just Jason.
It's a very good question.
Beneath the surface.
Hold up, I need to think. Sorry, I'm not.
I know. It's understandable. Michael, would you like to do something in this moment?
I'm hitting her with my fist.
What would you like to do?
I'm hitting her with my
You took
fist.
the wrong turn, remember?
I'm gonna go back and then hit her with my fist.
Okay, roll fight. As you get down.
Why did I say that?
Because you are trying to attack something. Shut up. What do you mean? What you mean, boy?
I got a 7.
And you kind of punch at something, and you can feel something solid.
I have punched something solid.
You punch.
You know what I mean?
You kind of graze it. Jason. Oh, wait, he's thinking. Never mind. Give him time. Give him time.
Give him time. Give him time.
Sorry,
Have you thought of something?
not yet.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Michael, can you roll fight again? Good answer. Are you
That's another 7.
you gotta graze the solid form again.
Oh, you bet I did.
No. This is a 16-year-old girl.
I'm not grazing her solid.
You're grazing something.
Exactly. So, see, you understand.
Sure.
I have an idea.
All right. What is
So Jason is subconsciously, by the situation, he's being reminded of when he was experimented on by, I think it was fire.
Yes.
They were using some sort of, I don't remember what it was.
When you first met Jonathan.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
I think, yeah. When they were trying to use something or other to activate his ability.
Mhm.
And he was seeing places.
Okay. You were
I
reminded.
just He's been getting subconscious cues about like from everything that's happening that's bringing up memories of that.
All right. As you kind of reach at Skylar, and you look around and you see you're back in that place, in that basement. And you see Jonathan strapped to that table, ripped in half.
Jonathan.
His organs pouring out of him. But he's fully conscious.
I don't have a D20 in grit anymore.
Roll grit, please.
Oh god. Oh god.
You're like, oh no.
I rolled a 1 again. Hold up, I'm gonna get my actual dice.
Just stop rolling, okay?
Roll a different dice, please. Please roll it.
I'm getting my actual dice. They were in my bag, so I didn't want to grab them. But this is too much. This is too much.
We're gonna take whatever this roll is. Watch it be another 1.
Oh, hold up. Alright, where is it? 7!
Perfect. You do not pass out from terror.
Aww.
Yay!
You do not gain PTSD from this event.
Not yet.
Somehow.
I can fix that.
But seeing this is just very overwhelming. This is the first and only time you've ever seen that kind of pain.
So you mean second and not only?
Yes, I meant second. This is the second time you've seen that pain. Oh, what I meant by this is the only time is meant the memory.
Yeah.
That
time yeah. Okay.
Was the only time.
Jonathan.
Jason.
No, Jonathan, you're gonna be all right. You can't die. Remember, you can't. You're gonna be all right.
Doesn't mean I don't feel the pain.
I know. That's beside the point.
Help me.
Um,
Please.
No, I can't do that. That's cannibalism.
No.
Huh?
You roll grit again?
Yeah. I reached for my roller and then I realized, heck no, never again.
Not this again.
Oh, it fell on the floor. Oh god. And this is why I am a problem. I dropped my die.
I agree. You is problem.
Yes,
Alright,
you
that's
is
4.
a 4. Oh, goody. You're still very scared at the moment. Michael, can you roll fight again? As you were just swinging wildly at this being? Michael,
Huh?
Micaiah?
can you roll fight again as you are swinging wildly at this being?
That's another 7.
Trying to reach for anything solid.
Another 7.
Another 7? Same thing. Kind of just graze it. It's not really paying attention to you as it's now grabbed onto Jason. Jason, you feel this being grab you.
Lovely.
I'm gonna kill you.
You're gonna die.
Gosh,
Only if it
you're
kills me.
ruining the moment.
That's why you invited me.
I don't know. Jason, you're terrified. You're kind of panicking. You don't know what to do.
I start frantically trying to shove his organs back into place.
As you let go of Skylar. Trying to do that. Michael, you do not see that.
No, I don't.
But Michael, can you roll brain?
Yeah, I can. That's a 9.
Finally, something that I can actually succeed at.
That's a 9. That's a 9.
As you can see, shadowy figure strapped to that chair. One that feels just like you can just feel that's more real.
I'm gonna punch it.
You're gonna punch it.
No.
You would.
You're right. I'd shoot it too, but I don't have my gun.
No, you don't.
Actually, no, I do have a gun.
You do have a gun. Are you going
I
to
also
shoot
have
it?
your gun.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. Roll fight, please.
This is gonna go poorly for me. That's a 1.
It's not because of you failing.
That's a 1.
All right, your gun misfire. Your gun jams.
Dang it.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
You're like, yeah, that's a good thing. Jason, can you roll grit again?
Okay.
Michael, reminder that you still have the one more use of your ability.
So that's a 14.
Alright. You kind of snap out of it, and Jonathan just disappears. You see him just disappear as you were just looking around, and right next to you is one being grabbing you, and the other one violently shaking and moving around, strapped to a table.
All right. I would like to disengage from the person grabbing me.
That's going to be I'm going to have to roll flight for that.
Oh, wonderful. Well, like, I'm rolling
Yes,
flight?
something you can succeed at.
All right. How does a 14 work?
Perfect. As you shake yourself out of that grip.
And I would like to... So you said she's strapped down to the table?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to fix that. I am going to unstrap.
Okay. I'm going to have you roll for that. You don't need to roll for that. As you unstrap her from the table. As she just flails her arms about.
Now, do I recognize that this is Skylar?
It looks exactly like the being that was grabbing you, but you can just tell it's real.
Skylar, it's okay. It's okay, Skylar. It's sorry.
You know,
Sorry.
that's another charm. That's a charm roll, boy.
Well, I'm rolling with my physical D4 now, and I've been using this to cast guidance for the party every single freaking minute in a session I've been doing.
That's hilarious.
Well, okay, so it's 3.
You have no token. You have a few tokens. You
I
have a
have
few rolls.
2. I have like probably 3 tokens, I guess, because I know I've
By
at
this
least
point, you have
failed.
4.
Because I failed multiple grit rolls,
Michael,
and
would you
I
like
also
to help
failed that
in
other
this
roll,
situation?
charm roll.
Michael.
I need some
Yes.
ability, man.
Oh, that's not what I'm saying.
I would like to help.
Okay. You have 3 tokens to spend.
I will use them.
All right. How will you help in this situation?
Probability.
Okay. Fair enough. Can you
What die am I
sorry.
rolling?
Can you roll a d4? 2d4. No,
Patricia
he
or
spent
me?
3 tokens. Roll 3d4.
Me?
Yes. Is that better? The probability?
Yes.
I thought so.
1.
Especially when it has to do with a power.
Mm-hmm.
Add another dice. That's better.
All right. That's a total of like 8.
All right. Did you get a 4 at any point?
Yeah, and I already rolled it.
And you already rolled. So that would mean in total you had 40 for it.
Yes.
Okay. And you rolled a total of 8.
Yep.
As you see the form slowly stop shaking and flailing, and the energy kind of go back in, and the being, and Michael, you see the being that was floating just kind of vanish, just kind of dissipate. And you are still terrified. You are still scared, but it is not induced anymore, if that makes sense. You're just naturally scared now. As Skylar is just kind of breathing heavily. Jason. What happened?
You got scared and your power activated.
Did I hurt anyone? Did I hurt you?
A little bit, but my power fixed it. So I'm fine.
No.
Hey, no, it's perfect. I'm perfectly fine now. I think Michael got hurt a little bit, but it's all right. He deserves it.
Michael,
I say with a
excuse
joking
me?
tone. I say with a joking tone. Shut it, you'll be fine.
I tried so hard.
I know. You're very brave. Honestly.
I told you I can't control it
And that's all right.
too much.
That comes with time.
We don't have time. Don't. Did we get what we needed?
I'm not sure. I can check with Odin.
Odin, who has just been frozen there the whole time. In the viewing area.
Oh no, I wonder what he saw.
This kind of walks in, wide-eyed, but he's pretending he's okay. Okay, so
Did we get what we needed?
we've gotten I've detected some residue, energy, that is not her own. A few, actually. The best way we've named them is just by color, is that we've detected her own, which, best we can explain it, is nothing, because we can't quantify it.
Huh.
And
Did
dark
Jason know
blue.
what that is yet? With that?
Yes,
Oh,
he does.
Yeah, he does. I forgot. Yeah, because.
And she's been vaguely touched by something with dark blue. And
Dark blue.
a few others that are a lot smaller and I can't really quantify, but the biggest one that's not her own is maroon. Which we should be able to, if based on what we know, we should be able to use that to track wherever these people are. And even if they have something to keep them from being found, I should be able to crack through that with a little bit of help and time.
Nice.
This all takes time.
Well, see, it was worth it, Skylar.
She kind of gets a half-hearted smile.
Hopefully, we won't have to do this kind of thing again.
Yeah. I'm sorry that I hurt you, she says to Michael.
I've taken a worse beating. It's fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
We're going to
Take the
ignore
worst
that
of
Michael was trying to shoot her. But
Michael will not address that unless... actually, no, he will not address that.
because he's the only one who knows. Jason was too terrified to realize, to notice. Thank you for helping us. Jason, is there any other ways that they could help besides just finding them? Like, didn't you want like these Infinity people to like help storm the castle, or as Aaron wants to call it, it's Mr.
I mean, honestly, I think we should probably talk with Infinity before asking for Malcorp's physical help. Like, I'm not sure because I'm not sure how well Infinity coordinates with other organizations.
Well, I've barely heard of him, so...
Yeah, no, like, so I'm assuming that if they're gonna help, they're gonna be sending like they're gonna be sending a team, and I'm not sure how well that team will work with others outside of their organization.
Okay.
So, Michael, if you'd be all right preparing a team just in case, if we are able to accept your help, well, if you're willing to offer, that is.
I can help.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
You really don't have to.
You really
Especially
don't.
after I hurt you. Especially after that.
What was that?
She was talking to Michael.
All right.
What was she saying?
She said, you, thank you for helping us. You really don't do, especially after I hurt you. Especially.
I'm just hearing crunch right now. So.
She said, thank you for helping. They're helping us, especially after I hurt you. Especially after I hurt you.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I need to control it, but I can't.
You'll figure it out.
No, you don't know that. No one knows
We
that.
can know that.
But you don't. And I'm terrified of what's going to happen if I can't when we go back. What if I kill you? I could. You know that.
Good luck with that, quite frankly. That would be a very difficult thing for you to do.
But I still could.
I doubt
It's
it.
a possibility.
Not really.
So, is there anyone else that we can get help from?
I don't know.
Should we
Is there
go
anyone I
back?
can think of?
Should we go back? Do they need to run a few more tests?
What? Sorry.
I said, sorry. Should we go back, or do they need to run a few more tests?
Um. I look to Odin.
We'll need her to stay in the facility for at least a few more hours. Just to make sure we get everything. I'm sure you understand.
Are there any more tests you need for them?
I think there'll be a few, but it's just to make sure that she's okay after that initial.
All right. Wonderful.
Mostly I needed to stay in so that we can keep the energy around, but we don't just lose it. So we can keep
Makes
track of it.
sense.
But there won't be any more tests like this. So we should be fine on that regard. Alright.
Okay.
Do you want to just stay with her while she has to stay here?
I'd love to.
Alright, I'll get you. We have a cafeteria area which was recently installed. Food's not great.
A cafe
Looks at
area.
Michael. Food's not great.
I'm working on it, okay?
You're not working hard enough.
Shut up.
Always hiding in your room, ignoring the world. On purpose.
Well, the world deserves to be ignored, in my opinion.
What did you want this company to be again? Wait. You didn't
Mainly
say.
drugs. That's what we're here for.
Listen, I'm over here running this company. This guy.
I'm running this company.
What are you doing exactly?
All the drugs. That's what he's doing.
See, he understands.
You might as well be. What did you say, Michael?
I said, see, he understands.
You said you wanted to make Malcorp better. This is not making it better.
It is better, though.
Sure about that?
Not doing things is not better.
We're not doing things.
Well, the only things we've done have just either gotten stolen or don't work properly. And unfortunately, I don't have all the equipment to get them to work properly.
I don't know what to tell you then.
Odin kind of shrugs and kind of just walks away. Would you like to do anything? Jason or Michael?
Michael doesn't want to do anything.
Anything in
I am
particular
aware.
that I need to do comes to mind.
All right. What time are we at? How are we at? Time-wise.
Well, this says 1 hour.
Time is an illusion.
Which is not true.
So we're at roughly an hour and 52 minutes.
All right. Then I think I got one more thing for this. Which could take a little bit. If that's okay with you.
No, it's not.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay, I'll mute myself.
Jason.
Say again?
We can end now, or we can do a little bit more. Up to you.
We could do a little bit more. It's only almost 9.
Alright. Perfect. You're just in the cafeteria with Skylar as she is eating meatloaf. It's the best way I can call it, if that's what you could call it. It's
the best thing I
something
can
made
call
of
it,
meat.
if that's what I can call it.
Something made of meat in the shape of a loaf. When Odin walks up to you. I was wondering if you could help me with something.
Oh?
Just a little this way. Favor for helping you out with these streamer people.
No. Sure, what is it?
Some of our equipment was stolen recently. And I
By
was wondering if
who?
you'd help try to find it.
By who?
We don't know, that's the problem.
Alright, well, what does it look like? Do you have anything, could you show
Here.
me?
Yeah, he kind of takes you through a hallway and into a lab, which was it has kind of been quarantined off because it's partially destroyed with a hole in the wall.
Oh, lovely.
And in it, you see a bunch of robots that look like Jacks.
Oh. You're missing one of these, right? The singular one?
Yeah, and a few of our other equipment. We can't seem to find it.
Well, I can tell you where the robot is.
Really?
A unit named Jax.
No, I don't think that's what they're called.
Well, I know one that looks very similar to this that turned up recently. He goes by Jax.
He goes by Jax.
He goes by Jax. Jax.
Really?
Yeah.
And this was his decision?
I'm not sure.
In real brains, this shouldn't be a difficult role.
Okay. Let me grab my 12.
You don't have a D20. You said D12. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a D12. Alright, how's the 10 work?
Yes, it works perfectly. Jack said that Dominic named him that.
He said that Dominic O'Neill named him that.
Oh, really? And this robot is sentient?
Ever heard of a entity of sorts called the Ceaseless?
What?
I'm not exactly sure what it is.
Is this relevant information?
Very.
All right. Keep talking.
It's a sort of entity that works it infiltrates the mind of a person, or I guess in this case, a robot. I'm not sure exactly how it works with one such as Jax, but it has some sort of connection a connection to something that I don't really know. I don't know much about yet.
Okay, are you saying this creature, this ceaseless thing, attached itself to the machine and woke it up?
Basically, that's what I'm pretty sure happened. After all, that's what it did to did to Lucas, and it attached itself to me as well.
Really?
Not sure when, not sure how.
Do you know where to find this creature?
So I go into my mindscape, yes. Well, it's basically, essentially.
All right, then. Well, if you could get this Jax back to us, that'd be great.
Alright. Well, yeah, he's
Malcorp.
currently helping us with the whole Dreamer situation. So,
okay.
do you mind if we get him
And
back to you after the situation's over?
this mining that is Malcorp issued property.
All right. I'm not sure how much he can be called your property anymore since he's
Okay.
sentient, but we can discuss that afterwards. We can discuss that
Okay.
after this whole thing's over.
Alright. As long as we work something out.
Yeah.
I'm the one who's going
what
to be
about
doing the
this other
talking,
equipment that was stolen?
fortunately. What?
What about this other equipment that was stolen?
That's this equipment. One of it, most of it was used to create what I call the Radio Mark II, which allows me to us in theory and in practice contact other dimensions,
Oh.
communicate with them, or at least
Alright,
those with
so
other
could you show
radios
me what
of
some
a
of this
similar
stuff looks
kind.
like?
He shows you some blueprints and some pictures.
Alright, I would like to try to locate it using my dimensional sight.
Okay.
2d4, I presume?
Yes.
Alright. 7.
7. Okay. You can't seem to find it itself, but you can find traces of it, if that's the best way I can explain it. As you
Where?
are looking through it, you can just see a trail, the best way I can explain it, leading into Roxwell. And then it just stops when it enters Roxwell.
All I can see is it was taken to Roxwell. After that, the trail goes cold.
Can you roll brains, please?
I have an idea of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
How does a 5 work?
Well, if you already had an idea, then that's going to be a success. So the only thing that you know of that can hide your sight that's in Roxwell is the dreams.
Alright.
So, I
Wonderful.
think you already got that.
Actually, no. I was thinking that it might have been with Jax.
Okay. Understandable. That's fair enough. But the only thing that you know that can keep it from hiding.
But that makes sense.
Is what makes sense?
It's likely that the Dreamers got their hands on it.
Really? Alright. Why would the dreamers do something like that?
Well, that's a problem, quite frankly. So,
Everything's a problem.
you are aware of the being that defeated the heroic, yes?
Yes, I'm aware.
From what I can
Let
piece
me show
together,
you, actually. As he walks over and takes you to this kind of vault type area, opens it, and inside you can just see a ball with similar design as the armor that Dark Matter has.
I'm sorry.
Me and
What
Michael
is this?
found this the day that all the stuff with Martha went down. It's a message for someone in Malcorp. For someone named Shadow, I think. That this guy, Dark Matter, defeated the heroic, and he wanted information on where his father was.
Oh wait, is that familiar? That name?
Shadow? No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have a reason to believe that the Dreamers were involved in that. They were the ones that potentially put them up to it. Put him up to it.
Could this name Shadow be a code name?
That is entirely possible. I do know that Dark Matter likely had dealings with them. Dark Matter, the one who took down the Heroic.
Yes. Okay. Interesting. And I think you mentioned earlier that this dark matter had captured you.
Yeah.
And what'd you learn about that? Did you learn anything about that?
Yeah, I learned a little bit of what you said before. He had done it because they offered information on the whereabouts of his father, and now they got him back. He's from a different dimension as well, which is
Not
lovely.
surprised.
Yeah. Which he might have business to go back and deal with, because there was the being known as what's his face? What was the guy who slipped through the crack? Like, who cracked the mirror when he broke through?
Negative.
Negative. This guy named Negative came through the mirror, and well, you remember? Does he know Jonathan?
No, I don't think he does.
All right. Well, a friend of ours who's talented in the mystical arts sent him, and I quote, back where he came from. Which,
Interesting.
and that may or may not, when I mentioned this to Dark Matter, he said that might be where he is from. Because he knows that Negative has been there in recent times. So that might have been where he sent him back to.
Interesting.
So yeah, Negative might have, not Negative, Dark Matter might have to go back and deal with that before he does anything else here. But that
should, if that is where he was sent, that should keep him distracted for a little while at least. Alright. We're gonna see if we can do whatever we can to help you with these streamers. They seem to be a threat.
Yeah.
Not just you, but to a lot of people.
Yeah.
We want to get them sorted out as quickly as possible.
And also, I mentioned this to Michael, but they will have a lot of experiments, like data from experiments on people with powers. And I figure that might be useful to people like you.
Oh, that would definitely be useful. You can learn a lot more about these abilities.
I mean, and I trust you not to continue such experiments, but data can be invaluable. The data already gathered.
Yes, of course. And we're doing as Michael promised. We're not continuing those experiments. The only times we ever do anything remotely close to that is as that scanner you saw in there. Yes. Previous foreknowledge.
Yeah.
We're going to do what we can. All right?
All right. And also, one more thing. Whenever you do have this information, could I request that I am allowed to access it unrestricted?
Well, Michael already gave you unrestricted access. I can't really keep you from doing that.
Right. Okay, great. I figured. I just wanted to make sure.
All right, understandable. Well, if you need anything else, I'll be down in the lab working.
All right. Thank you, Odin.
You're welcome. We'll talk again soon, I'm sure.
Yeah. Good luck.
I think you're the one who needs luck.
Well, you're not wrong there.
And I think that will be a good place to end this episode of Fallen Heroes. Michael.
Nice.